Let's kind of zone in into infrastructure as a code under the supply chain attack landscape. So IaaC stands for infrastructure as a code, and as the name says, it lets one write instructions to deploy actual resources in the cloud. From the traditional method where you will have to spin up resources manually. So instead of doing that, you just write a specific manifest of instructions that will talk to your cloud provider and spin up the required resources. So one of those tools that help us do this is Terraform. Then you also have Ansible, you also have Cloud Formation. It makes life easier for the developer because this manifest can be shared with the community and anyone can pretty much pick the same thing up and use it in their application work. So this is well and good, but IaaC was one of those components, and we investigate good threat vector within this component going forward. But prior to doing so, let us understand what Terraform actually is. So Terraform pretty much deals with providers, modules, and resources. But at the heart of Terraform, you have providers and resources. Now, assume that your task at spinning up a couple of EC2 instances on AWS. So you will have to talk to an AWS provider. So Terraform gives you a lot of such official providers. Again, providers are plugins or binaries that would help one interact with cloud environments. So you have an AWS provider. If you want to talk, if you want to spin up resources under Azure, you have an Azure provider. These are all found in the Terraform registry. I can just also quickly show that up. So the Terraform registry looks like this. You can browse providers here, and you have official providers, your partner providers, you also have community providers. So the AWS provider would pretty much look like this. And again, this is maintained by HashiCorp. So they will be responsible for maintaining and checking and making sure that the source code ain't tainted. This is how it looks like. When you talk about resources, they are basic components within this cloud provider. So EC2 instance is a resource under the AWS provider. So AWS is some parameter is another example. Terraform is all about manifest, writing instructions to deploy resources in the cloud. Now, modules, on the other hand, are basically manifests that you can share with the world. No one would be interested in, or it would be frustrating to write the same set of instructions again and again. So why not package it out as a module, put it up there in the registry, and anyone who's looking forward to deploying similar resources on their provider can make use of that specific module. So these are the three pillars of Terraform.